Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm reviewing on the Hasselblad X1D the famous Helios 44-2 lens, which is this beast, a very nice metallic construction, a very solid lens, which gives some very astonishing results, which we'll come back to later. But let's start somewhere else. Why am I shooting vintage glass on the Hasselblad camera with its insane resolution? Using Hasselblad lenses I could achieve amazing results and pin-sharp images with very fine detail. But is that always what I seek? Well, not always, but sometimes yes, but for other purposes the vintage glass gives some very good and very nice look. If I want to achieve a more artistic look, some of the vintage lenses can easily give me that. But before I use a specific lens, I have to know its characteristics, and that is one of the reasons why I'm reviewing all of these lenses, to find out their flaws and their characteristics, the specifics of that lens, and how can I use it to create artistic looking images. Some vintage lenses are pretty sharp, some are not. Some have sensor sharpness but leave the rest of the image in a smooth and very vintage looking blur. I like that look. Could I obtain the same look with very expensive Hasselblad lenses? Probably not as easy. The reason is that the Hasselblad camera exposes all the flaws and the characteristics of each lens, so you easily can exploit these. Today's lens, the Helios 44-2, is known for its unique ability to create a very soft and nice background blur, swirling around the central part of the image. That look is achieved when you use the most open aperture of f2. Note that there are later versions of this lens. I have tried the 44-4, which is a bit sharper than the original lens, but doesn't create quite as much of that wonderful background blur. Though it's still a very nice and worthwhile lens. Some facts on the Helios lens, which is only weighing 230 grams and is not very big either. But of course on the adapter it sticks out from the camera body. It has 8 aperture blades which are not rounded, so you will have octagonal bokeh balls when you use it in highlights or use it against highlights. And it's mounted on my camera on an M42 mount. Then let us look at the pros and cons of the Helios 44-2. First of all, center sharpness is very good already at f2. And it has this very lovely swirly bouquet for which we use the lens. But the color is also very good from this lens, and there's no serious distortion to be seen from this lens. But it has its cons as well. Except at the center, nothing becomes really sharp here. Borders never get really good. and it's a bit fiddly to set the aperture. You have to use two different rings to set the aperture. So that was it for now. I hope you liked what you saw, and if you did, please consider subscribing to my channel and also hit the like button. I'll be doing more reviews in the future, and the first one I'm planning is on this one, the Canon 85mm f1.8. I did not long ago a review of the 85mm f1.2, but this is a more cheap lens, and I would like to compare that with the other one. So thank you for now, and see you next time.